Good morning. It is Tuesday, January the 30th, 2024, and it is time for Team Tuesday. I'm your hostess, Lanicia Mayberry. The mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and their families by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. Our team scripture is Proverbs 10:4. The hands of the diligent shall prosper. Our team mantra is saving souls from poverty and building generational wealth, $5 at a time. And our team motto is habits reflect the mission. Good morning, Team Hustling Honeys and Homies. Good morning, Papa siblings, and good morning, YouTube. Please don't forget to share the video. Share the video either from, if you're watching on the business page, you can share it there, or if you're watching on YouTube, share that link. But please do not share the link from the team page because there may be members on your team page who are not on my team page and they will not be able to view the video. Okay. Just a few announcements today, not that many. Today is the kickoff of Empower Me Pink in Anaheim. I don't know why I said Anaheim last week. Forgive me, California. Anaheim, California, this evening at 6 p.m. Please remember that there is on-site registration at all the stops except Atlanta. I failed to mention that last week. All the stops except Atlanta. So if you are anywhere near Anaheim and you can get there by 6 p.m. this evening, get there, register. Registration is $35. You won't get the swag bag, but you will get, to see your Papa siblings and the corporate staff and benefit from everything that EMP has to offer. It is so worth going. Please go if you can go, okay? Make sure you take your ID with you. That's important. Okay, any of you new consultants who just joined this month, whether you rejoined or you joined for the first time this month, you also, if you find a city, let me pull those up real quick. If you find a city where EMP is going to be, that is near you, you also can go and register on site and go. And the website for that is it the whole word? I think it's the whole word. empowermepink.com. Okay. empowermepink.com. You can actually register on the paparazzi website, but if you're looking for information as far as venues, dates, and times, okay, go to empowermepink.com, click venues and dates, and all the cities are listed here. Anaheim, California, Kansas City, Missouri on Thursday, Carmel, I think I'm saying that right. I might be saying it wrong. Indiana on Friday, the 2nd. Irving, Texas on Saturday. So Dallas, DF Dub area. Houston, Texas on Tuesday, February the 6th. Oxon Hill, Maryland. It's not Maryland, it's Maryland. On Thursday, the 8th. Atlanta, Georgia, Hotlanta on the 10th to finish up the tour back at the Coca-Cola Roxy. We've been there quite a few times, okay? So if you're anywhere near those cities except for Atlanta, okay, unfortunately, Atlanta sells out, and they did away with the second one. There were two there at first, but they canceled one of them. You can go on site. I would get there early, okay? And when I say early, I don't mean like 10 minutes. I mean, you want to be there early regardless. It starts at 6. I would say try to be there around 4 or 5. Lanisha, you crazy. Okay. You ain't seen the line for 4 or 5. 5 at the latest, honey. Because everybody has to get through the door. Their IDs have to be checked. You have to find a seat. Paparazzi's been doing better about finding venues that serve food. So you want time to, if you don't eat before you go, you want time to be able to stand in line, get your food, eat your food, and get back to your seat before the festivities begin. So I would say 4 or 5 o'clock. Try to be there, okay? Doors don't open till an hour before, I believe. Why did I shut that? I believe doors open an hour before. One moment, y'all. Let's pull it up and see together. I believe I'm right though. Empowermentpink.com. FAQs. How much can I bring, or can I register? Are there what was included? What will I receive? Can I change? Can I attend? I register? Are there? How long? What time? What time do the doors open? See how I just did that in the FAQs? That's what they for. Y'all 2 hours early. There it is right there. Okay. The FAQs are your friend. Doors to check into the event will open approximately 2 hours early. So you guys. Doors to get into the presentation area will open approximately 1 hour prior to the event time. So if the doors are opening 2 hours early, that means the line gonna form about 3 hours early. I'm just saying. Do what you like, but I'm trying to give you the benefit of my experience. I would say if the doors are opening 2 hours early, I would get there 3 hours before. So 3 o'clock. Okay, that's whatever time zone, 3 o'clock. And which means you want to eat. You don't want your stomach rumbling while you're trying to listen to what the going zones is. Okay? All right. Okay, so last week I spoke with you all about recruiting, and I went back and I looked through the comments to see what you all were saying about that. And I took some of those things into consideration. And so I wanted to spend a little time today talking about recruiting and giving you some tips that will benefit you in your recruiting efforts. Okay. So, and there seems to be some confusion about the kits. So I wanted to clear that up as well, because when I'm on my breaks and lunch at work, I do scroll through Facebook looking for your lives and try to peek in there and say hey to you and stick around for a little bit and then go on to the next one. And so I've heard some of you say some things that are not true. So I just want to clear up some things about the kits and give you some pointers. And so I heard someone say, time is running out to sign up for $20 or choose your own pieces with the $99 kit. That is incorrect. The $99 kit and the $20 kit are here to stay. Those are our new kits. The $99 kit that allows you to choose your own pieces, yes, that is here to stay. The $20 kit that allows you to come in with no pieces, but with a consultant number, your website and access to the back office, that is here to stay. What is ending tomorrow, January the 31st, is the ability for, I need to take that banner off, it's distracting me. The ability for prior consultants who canceled, former consultants who canceled prior to January 1st, so December 31st and back, okay? What is ending tomorrow is their ability to come back without waiting for their full 12 months, okay? So anybody who canceled this month would have to wait until February of next year to come back. However, if they canceled January of last year, instead of making them wait until next month, they could come back now. If they canceled December of last year, if they canceled on December 31st, they couldn't come back this month only. So that was this month's promotion, coming back early. So I hope we're clear on that. Those two kits are here to stay. And we discussed that the first Teen Tuesday of the year, but maybe I wasn't clear. So I hope it's crystal clear now. So tips for recruiting, okay? Just like when we had the $4.99 and $2.99 kit, I always preach to start at the top and work your way down. Why? Because when we had $4.99, $2.99, $99, if you started with the $99 kit and the person said, no, I don't have $100, you had nowhere to go, right? You always kind of want to start with the quote unquote sticker shock, okay? And that $4.99 for some people was sticker shock. Some people just like it wasn't nothing. Me personally, I came with the $99 kit. I ain't even go front. Like I came up in here rich. $99 kit was where it's at. And to be honest, you all, I struggled to find the $99 to come in. I searched through credit cards to get in. I didn't want to wait till payday. I wanted to come in now, and I had just enough. I think after I bought my starter kit, I had like $1 left before that card was maxed out. But anyway, you always want to start with the higher kit. And the higher kit in this case is the biggest bang for their buck. This is why. Okay. No shade on the $20 kit. I love the $20 kit. I'm glad we have it. I think it's an awesome opportunity. I think, in my opinion, it's a better opportunity for prior consultants than brand new consultants. And here is why. You remember what it was like when you got that box in the mail? When FedEx dropped that box off at your house, that starter kit, it was like, oh, I really did this. Woo, it's on and pop. And then when you open the box and you pulled out the pieces and you could feel them, smell them, wear them, it made all the difference. It made your business tangible, right? Right. With the $20 kit, unless it's somebody you know is just going to get out there and run with it and get started, do that Cinderella challenge and start pushing people to their website and getting those sales in. I don't know, y'all. The benefit of there's benefits to both kits, right? But the $99 kit, number one, to me, again, this is no shade on anybody who came in with the $20 kit, because people have different reasons for coming in with that kit. It's not always because they're broke, right? Right. But the reason before would have been, oh, you come in at the low price of $20 and then go pick your own pieces. Well, they're getting to pick their own pieces with the $99 kit. So what's the point of telling them come in with a $20 kit and then go pick your pieces when they could start out with 35 pieces that they picked themselves? They could go through and pick 7 pieces that they like and 4 more to sell, or 5 pieces that they like and 7 more to sell, or whatever combination that they want to do. 35 pieces for themselves, right? Just to start modeling and marketing their business. But you want to get your new consultant started with some jewelry to build that excitement, to make the business real to them, and to add some volume to them. Why is that important? Volume for them is also volume for you. Okay? Volume for them gives them something to start making money, cash in their hand right away. And gives them something to push people towards their website for. That's why I said, sit down with them. Especially if they're getting that $99 kit, sit down with them and walk them through how to choose those pieces. And explain to them the difference between blockbusters and regular pieces, because those blockbuster pieces are going to be around. So if they're modeling those blockbuster pieces and their friends, families, and whoever they run into are liking those pieces, they can direct them right to their website to get them, or have some on hand to sell and restock what they sold. Am I making sense? I really hope so. So you always want to start with the higher kit and explain, you're going to get a planner, a paparazzi branded planner. You're going to get a pin. Listen, you guys, gone are the days where you get the neck bust and the hooks and the this and the that. And all of that is gone now. Okay? And please understand. Please. Please understand. The $99 kit comes with a planner, a pen, and 35 pieces of jewelry of their choice. And that is a bargain. They don't have to worry about pieces coming that they ain't never seen before. And since they picked those pieces, they can start selling those pieces before the kit gets there. Because why? Because they already know what's coming. They can start posting the pieces from their kit and telling everybody, these are pieces I picked myself, specifically with you in mind. Who wants it? Say mine. Gets them to start building up excitement towards their business and pushing people to their website. Now, if you get pushback on that $99 kit, tell them about the $20 kit. Let them know no jewelry comes with it. But the same way the $99 kit person has a consultant number and a website right away, so does a $20 person. They just won't be getting that magical box. You can't tell me that box isn't magical. You can't. When that box comes in the mail, it is life-changing because it's like, I'm in this now. And you have to explain that to them. Okay? However, it's a lot easier to borrow $20 if need be than $20 5 times. I get it. Okay. So that's out the way with the kids. Do not be afraid to talk to people about the kids. Do not have this spirit of desperacy. I gotta have you. I want you so bad when you're talking to people about the business, because here's the thing. People run from that. They're like, ooh, why you want me on her team so bad? No, I'm good. Right? But if you're just expressing like how paparazzi has changed your life, the things that you've been able to do since you joined the business, the things that you've been able to pay for that you otherwise would not have been able to pay for, or would have had to draw funds from somewhere else to pay for, just the simple things, a tank of gas, some groceries, tickets, whatever your jewelry has paid for you, just expressing those things to your frazzled friend who's always, has more month than money. That's the way you want to present that. Not in the please join my team. And then you also don't want to chase people. Let's talk about that for a minute. Now, there's a difference between following up, and I don't want to go too long, so I'm watching my time. There's a difference between following up and chasing people, right? You can follow up with somebody who has told you, I don't know, I need to talk to my husband. I need to think about it. I need to wait till payday. The different things that people say that's not no, follow up. If they tell you no, follow up. But wait a little while, okay? You got to look for those buying signs. So we'll talk about that another time. I don't want to put too much on y'all on one day. Because I told Tyronica no. And she circled back around to me anyway. But the distance in time in that she asked me the first time in March, she circled back around in October. I was ready then. Some life things had changed by then. Okay? So no doesn't always mean no when recruiting. In most cases, no means no. But when you're recruiting, a lot of times no means not right now. Okay? And accept people's not right now. Oh, I can't stand when somebody asks me to join something or do something and I tell them no and they just keep coming for me. Don't be that person. If they tell you no and they don't show no interest, I showed Tyronica interest. I was asking about a necklace. That's when she circled back around. Okay? Before that, just from liking on the status from when she succeeded at something, she didn't. She waited till I had interest in a necklace that had sold out. Then she circled back. Make sure they're showing interest before you circle back. Okay? Okay. All right. Next thing I want to show you all, you need to have a running list of people to speak to about the business. Last week, we looked at the habits of success and we talked about the Franks, and I mentioned 50 and 5. This week, I'm going to show you 50 and 5. Okay. On our team page, if you type in 50 and 5 in the search bar, you will find a little link to this right here. So let me see if I can make this bigger because I want you all to be able to no, I want this gone. No. Daggone it. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. So we're going to stop sharing that. See if I can share something else. A window. You are making a lot of noise, sir. It keeps sounding like water is leaking in here. Whoa, what did I just do? All right, stop. Oh, Lord. This is why I should not be doing this time of the night. Okay, got that open. Where's my video? Let's see if it'll let me share. Window. There it is. Share. Okay, good. I wanted it to be this size for you so you could take a screenshot of the whole thing. The other link that I showed you, it doesn't show everything together. Okay? So hopefully you can turn your screen horizontally. Where did I do it at? Where did it go? Why is everything? There it goes. Hopefully you can turn your screen horizontally so this will be big and take a screenshot and blow it up so you can see it better. Okay? Does that make sense? There's a double mouse on here. I don't like that. Okay, so 50 people in 5 minutes. This helps you break down your list of people and keep a better running list. So you want to write down 5 relatives, 5 Facebook friends. These are different people in each category. I don't know why I feel like I have to say that, but I feel like I have to say that. 5 relatives, 5 Facebook friends, 5 friends, 5 contacts through your children. This is aligning up with the Franks, right? Yes. Friends, relatives, associates, neighbors, kids, friends, significant others, and spouses. We talked about that last week. 5 coworkers, 5 spouses, coworkers, 5 neighbors, 5 previous coworkers, 5 church or social group contacts, 5 others in your address book. And while I realize we don't really use address books anymore, there are people in your phone that you haven't contacted in a while. That's an address book. Okay, your contact list, that's an address book. All right, to you millennials that they keep trying to stick me with, even though I'm a Gen Xer. All right, so 50 and 5, you got it? All right, so I'm going to add to this what to do with your 50 and 5. Okay, if you missed it, run it back, pause it, take a screenshot. When you write down your people in each category, next to that person's name, I want you to write down what you think their rebuttal is going to be. What excuse or what reason will they give you for not joining right now? You need to write that next to their name ahead of time before you talk to them. Okay? And then next to that, you need to write down how you're going to overcome that, your rebuttal for that statement. Okay? Let me give you some tips here. Number one, don't be salesy. Don't be a slimy car salesman. You are offering a solution. Okay? In the same way that when Black Friday comes and all the sales are out there and we we tell people, or I like to post where the cheap gas is, kind of that approach versus seeming desperate. You all, paparazzi has made these kids so great. We get to be choicey. Yeah. Because if you have to beg people to join this business, guess what? You're going to have to beg them to get active every month. You're going to have to beg them to work their business. You have to beg them to build a team. Ain't nobody got time for that. All that time and energy you spent getting them in just to beg them to work their business to make, what I say, a funky $5. No, ma'am, no, sir. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We get to be choicey. We get to be intentional about how we build our teams. And it's up to us, the attitude, the confidence that you have within you when you talk to people. If they have a question that you don't have the answer to, don't be afraid to say, you know what, that's a very good question. Let me get with my upline and get back with you on that. Write it down. Or while they're asking you, tell them, you know what, let me ask my upline right quick and shoot a text out to them. The rest of this week, don't text me. I won't be able to answer you right away. But if you text me, I'll answer you if I can. Sometimes I can look at my watch and answer people, but sometimes I miss it. Okay, but get the answer. If you can't get it right then, tell them, hey, you know what? Let me write that down. I'll get back to you on tomorrow on that. What else do you have a question about? It's okay if you don't know. It's not okay if you don't get back to them with those questions. Find out what is keeping them from joining you if it's not something that you already wrote down. Okay? And then you all, when they tell you, I can't join because Boom Kwee has ballerina practice every day for 10 hours. And I'm always up there with Boom Kwee and the other ballerinas and the other ballerina moms. You know what? I got you. You real busy with that. I get it. So now that you have her excuse in your head, this is what you post. Oh, all I did was carry my bling bag today to Junior Woodchuck's soccer practice, and I made $50 off all the moms there that was shopping through my jewelry bag while the kids was practicing. Do you think she's not gonna see that? I'm not saying tag her on the post. You ain't gotta do that. But if you post that enough times, now make sure it's true. Don't just be making up stuff. If you post that enough times and you make sure that y'all are interacting on Facebook so you can remain in her algorithm, she coming. Especially for $20. $100 really is not a lot of money to start a business that you can basically work anytime, anywhere. Okay, I've told the story many times of how I made $50 on the Mississippi state line in the visitor center bathroom. You can't do that with pure romance. You go to jail. Can't do that with candles. They're going to be clanking and making a bunch of noise everywhere. We have a very unique business, you all. We need to use it to our advantage. Okay? I'm trying to stay under 30 minutes, and so I see I have less than 40 seconds left. Next week's Teen Tuesday will be in the morning again, and then after that, we will be at 7:30 Central live. All right, so I'll be able to answer your questions and interact with you live. But I'm going to go ahead and end this. I hope that this Teen Tuesday was helpful to you. Any questions that you have, go ahead and put them in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Have a wonderful week. And as always, continue to